and you thought I was done with fall candy. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Some Dude Eat Some Food. And today, we got a whole lot more candy of the fall-themed variety. So, where should we dig in first? Looks like we have M&M's White Candy Corn. These are somewhat bigger M&M's. Now, I don't always care for white chocolate because most of the time it's not real white chocolate. It's just hydrogenized oil or something, but I actually really like the taste of these. As far as M&M's go, these aren't bad. It has a bit of the candy corn taste, but it's actually better because, in my opinion, candy corn isn't all that great. It's not bad. All right, let's dig into the bag of treats for the next one. Lifesavers Big Ring Gummies. 5 flavors. There we go. I've had Lifesaver gummies before. They're not bad. Apparently these are, well, bigger rings.
Mandy already ate her entire bag.
Wait, really? Wow.
Apparently they're her favorite candy and they only come out at this time of year.
Yeah, it's a Lifesaver flavored large gummy. I'm not too big on gummies, but they're not bad. I can see how if you like Lifesavers and you like gummies, you probably really like this.
Yeah, they're not super sweet.
No. Trick or treat. Twizzlers Pull and Peel. Orange and cherry. I guess I'll just pull and peel this black thing. It doesn't pull off very easily. Well, I can taste a hint of orange and cherry in it. But I've never really cared that much for Twizzlers myself. Next up we have Caramel Apple Sugar Babies. I think it's been a long time since I've had sugar babies, but they're basically caramel candies. But this is apparently apple flavored caramel candies. Okay, it's pretty chewy. Not hard. First bite, it's got that sour green apple in there. And then the taste of the sugar baby caramels. Yeah, I kind of like these. Again, kind of chewy. Kind of hard.
Do you want me to move this stuff that's on the table?
Sure. Alright, now we have Milky Way Caramel Apple. Now, I'm actually a really big fan of Milky Ways. In fact, when I was a little boy, I actually dressed up as a Milky Way bar for Halloween.
Wait, you did? When?
When I was 7, 6, something like that.
Do we have a picture of this?
Probably somewhere in my mom's photos.
Let's insert here.
So, by that, you can probably guess, yes, I do like Milky Ways. Not bad. Given that it's caramel apple flavored, it has less chocolate flavor in it. Because, as you can see, whereas usually the chocolate nougat is instead apple flavored nougat. So it's less chocolate flavor in place of caramel apple. If I were to rank them, I would say I still prefer the Milky Way dark candies out of all of them, but this is still really good. Alright, let's move on from Milky Way to Hershey's Caramel Apple. And they're shaped like little apples. Okay, so it does apparently have a caramel filling in it because part of it got stuck to the wrapper. Okay, yeah, that's I actually kind of liked it. It's a apple flavored caramel inside Hershey's chocolate. I actually really wouldn't mind eating this.
In the spirit of Halloween.
Hot dog! You're so cute. She's so cute. Sea salt chocolate candy corn. Now you've probably had candy corn before, but have you had chocolate sea salt caramel candy corn? Maybe you have, I don't know. It has the same texture as candy corn does, but instead of the typical whatever that flavor is. Now have chocolate, sea salt, and caramel. Not my favorite candy in the world, but it's not bad as a small little snack here and there. Now we have some hot tamales, hot tamales, cinnamon apple. Okay, so I've never actually had hot tamales because, again, I don't always go for spicy stuff. So this could be interesting. Either yummy and mild, or I may be stopping to drink some water. Looks like you've got your cinnamon and apple.
Ooh, like a candied apple. Take another apple. Take another apple. You need to spit it out.
I'm okay now. Okay, so 1, no, it's not spicy. 2, I actually really like the apple flavored ones. 3, I just can't do cinnamon candy. To me, it doesn't taste like cinnamon, it tastes like burning. I don't know. I don't know if I'm different or if I'm just a wimp or something, but I just can't do cinnamon candy. Do you want to try?
Sure, they're good.
Okay, what do we have next? M&M white pumpkin pie. I like M&Ms. I like pumpkin pie. I like the previous white candy corn M&Ms. I'm hopeful on this. Again, not bad. It's the white chocolate M&M with pumpkin spices and a small hint of pumpkin in there. I think they do white chocolate because it's not bad as a carrier for other flavors. So it can be mixed up with other flavors pretty well.
Like tofu.
Now we have Tootsie's Caramel Apple Pops. I like Tootsie Pops. These aren't just green apple. It's 3 different apple flavors. Red Macintosh, Golden Delicious, and green apple. Ta-da! Okay, so I think for time, I'm going to smash these up into bits rather than sucking on the whole thing. Unless you're an owl and it only takes you 3 bites to eat the whole thing, which I think is a feat unto itself. Hammer time! Hammer time! Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Wow. Here we have the Golden Delicious. Doesn't have the usual tartness of a green apple flavor. The caramel's pretty good on it. And kind of tastes like a Golden Delicious apple. Now for the green apple one. Good old classic green apple candy flavor. Oh, not bad. Now for the red Macintosh. The red apple flavor stands out a little more, but it's a good flavor. Me like. Now we have M&M's Cookie and Scream! My dog is staring at me. So it's the white chocolate M&M's, but wrapped in chocolate. Again, pretty good. Congratulations, M&M's. You made 3 solid fall-themed candies. Now we have Mike and Ike Caramel Apple. If you've seen one of my previous road trip videos, you know I've seen that I recently discovered that Mike and Ike's are pretty good. And these are caramel and apple flavored. They're pretty good flavors individually, but I would recommend eating them together. Next up we have Werther's Caramel Apple Soft Caramel. I do like Werther's. I do prefer softer caramels. This should be good. So the previous apple caramel flavored candy that I've eaten, they're decent. But this, if you want to get down to some good caramels, this we're getting there with Werther's. We're not done there. We've also got pumpkin spice soft caramels. Ooh, I really smell it. I like that too. It's got a decent pumpkin spice flavor to the caramel. Next up we have Hostess. So one of my friends got me some Hostess goodies. for me to try out. I'm not big on Hostess, more because I feel like in terms of quality, they're definitely on the lower end. But I'll try it. Here we have Caramel Crunch Mini Donuts. I mean, if you want a good donut, then I would get a fresh baked donut. Not something that's been sitting in the bag for who knows how long. Well, it's not terrible. On my first bite, I can taste the caramel flavor. Kind of hard to call it crunch because it doesn't go crunch in my mouth. If you like Hostess mini donuts, then you would probably like these. And then, Hostess Caramel Apple Cupcakes. I mean, I've had their chocolate cupcakes once in a while, which, I don't know, if I'm in the mood, I might like it. I can smell the caramel and apple. This is actually kind of decent. It's got the caramel frosting with a bit of apple flavored cream center. Yeah, these aren't too bad. And then we have pumpkin spice Twinkies. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't a Twinkie basically the same as their cupcake? Remember when Hostess went out for business for a bit and people scrambled to buy all the Twinkies there were and then sold said Twinkies on eBay for ridiculous amounts of money? Alright, Twinkie, here I come. Yeah, kind of gross. So, yeah, as far as I can tell, it's the typical Twinkie breading stuff, but with a pumpkin spice cream inside. Except with this, it's a lot more on the spice than the pumpkin. And I mean, it just comes off as kind of, well, disgusting. Sorry for all you Twinkie lovers, but that's how I feel. Ugh. But lastly, candy corn marshmallows. So, do these marshmallows taste like candy corn, or do they just look like them? Because they do look kind of cute. It is slightly candy corn flavored marshmallows. This definitely isn't something I would eat straight, but something like this could make for a good decoration. And I'm actually kind of curious of how these would turn out used for Rice Krispie treats. Like, instead of using regular marshmallows, using these. Well, hope some of these strike your fancy, because some of them are pretty good. And some of these probably would make great candy for trick-or-treaters. I know I wouldn't mind them in my Halloween stash. Well, I'm some J dude, and I'm sugared out. Peace.
I am eating food, sweet and tasty dishes, dude. And it's loads of fun, but all these calories are bad for you. Chinese sushi, please. Spanish Thai food, it's all good. Stuff it all in my mouth, now we'll give you cash. Peanut butter.
Oh, are you dancing?
What? Maybe.
I kept telling Lainey today, can I eat you? Are you delicious? She goes, no, I taste like socks.
Did her socks smell bad?
She didn't even have socks on.